guys, Lori here. I am going to be doing something new and I wanted to let you know what I'm going to be doing. So first off, let me explain. This past October, the president of our church, our prophet, Russell M. Nelson, I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and he suggested that it's a call to action. There's several things that he asked us to do as women, and one of them was to finish reading the Book of Mormon by the end of the year, which is another testament of Jesus Christ. So it's a companionship to the Bible, the Old and New Testament. And so I did that, and through that experience, I had a lot of different impressions. But one impression that came really, really clear to me was that I needed to share my talents more. And I don't mean DIY crafting, I don't mean cooking, all the things that I normally share. My true talent that I really do believe that was God-given is my voice and my singing voice. So that's not something that's easy for me to do. Yes, I've been a country music artist. Yes, I've recorded albums and opened in front of 100,000 people or more. Great, right? Woo, that's impressive, whatever. But what really is hard for me, I guess, is to sing things that really mean something to me. It's hard for me to sing in church because I get so emotional with my music. Also, it's something that through that country music process, I was trained in opera. My mom was an opera singer, and she trained me to do classical music and hymns, church music. But I left that and went to country music, and then here I am. I guess it's the easiest way. If you want the full story later, maybe I'll do a thing on that, but not to bore you so much, but to let you know that I had everything kind of placed on the table for me, and all my dreams were coming true many years ago. And I had an impression to leave it cold turkey and never look back. That my role as a mother was more important at that time, and the life that would have provided my children was not right for me. It is for some people, but it wasn't going to work for me. I didn't know it wasn't going to work, but I had that really strong impression, and so I followed it. And again, the impression came through reading the Book of Mormon this past few months that I needed to share my talent. So maybe in a different way. So the thought came to me today as I was pondering this, and how can I do this appropriately and kind of mix it in with my blog and also leave a legacy kind of a little bit for my grandchild and future grandchildren and for my kids, really, that while I'm in good voice-ish, that's always the ish, based on weather. But, and so the thought came to me, just like I would do through a cookbook, like Julie and Julia, you know that movie, that you work through the cookbook until you've mastered the cookbook, that I could do that through hymns. And so, or secular music, just songs that speak to me, and they come from here. It's not just singing. Sometimes I'm made to sing it as a country singer-ish sound, or stylistically, or an opera tone, or I may sing it, I don't know. It can come from all different kind of places, because I can pretty much sound like anything if I want to. Luckily, I have that pop sound if I want it, or whatever. But anyway, that's beside the point. But just so you know, I guess I'm kind of all over the place with my thoughts right now, but that I feel the need to do this, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna go with it, like I do just about everything that I get impressions with like this. I just go with it, and something always good happens. And so hopefully, if you don't want to hear my singing, you hate my voice or whatever, just swipe on through or don't listen. But if you do, hopefully it speaks to you and you feel something, because that is the ultimate compliment to a singer, is when you actually feel what they say. The words mean something. The emotion that you're feeling means something to you. And that's something I tried to teach as I was teaching music and doing voice lessons to many students. I wanted them to feel the words. I wanted them to not just sing. I wanted them to emulate what the writer was saying, and you know, that's the ultimate compliment, to feel it so strongly in your soul that it moves you to tears physically. And of course I wouldn't ask them all to cry, no. But I want the people who are listening to feel some kind of connection with heaven. And as I was reading the beginning of our hymn book, the Hymns of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, there's a message in there that I love. It says, some of the greatest sermons are preached by the singing of hymns. I believe that with my whole soul, because when we get a song before somebody speaks, it just ushers in the spirit and helps me to feel more reverence, builds my testimony and my faith. It comforts me when I'm not feeling so great or I'm down and depressed. It inspires me. And so I guess my thought is that while I still can sing, that it's time. It's time to return to that music that I love so much and not be afraid. For years, I just shut that door, I locked it tight because I wanted my children to shine. I wanted them not to be in my Laurie Hayes shadow. Oh, your mom's a singer and, you know, can you sing? I didn't ever want that to be a question. I wanted it to be them. I wanted them to feel the stardom, the spotlight in everything that they did, whether it was a coloring page that they showed me or a song that they sang or a competition that they were in musicals for or an audition. I never wanted to have them feel like they were second best. And so I just felt really strongly about that, but and I feel like I've kind of accomplished that with them, and they're all three amazing adults and extremely talented in all different aspects. Super proud of them. However, now I feel like maybe I should share a little more, and because it is a gift, it's a gift from God that I've been given, and people tell me, wow, I wish I could sing like that, and I'm like, it's no big deal. It's no big deal because God gave me that gift, right? And I'm supposed to use that gift for good, and I hope that through this process, I'm going to try to sing one song every Sunday from the hymn book. Sometimes I may have somebody join me, hopefully. I may have an alto or somebody else playing the piano. That would be awesome. Or even a recording of the piano and me singing. I don't know how it's all going to work, but it's an impression that I had really strongly over the last week. And as I finished the Book of Mormon and prayed, I felt it even stronger. And today it just came to me, sing through the hymn book. And I was like, yes, that'll be so fun. And there are other songs that I have sung as a youth, church music, that are similar to hymns that I will also use and sing that I'm excited about. So, square one. Okay, now you know all the stuff. The first song that I'm going to sing is really, really dear to my heart, and I hope that I can sing it and give it justice. This is our family song, our family motto. I don't mean just me and my husband and my 3 kids. I'm talking about my entire extended family, which is large. From the moment I can remember, and I'm trying to think when the first time, but it literally probably was when I first met my family. I'm sure we sang it like from the minute I was born. Every single gathering I had with my grandparents and my extended family, even in my own home, growing up as the oldest of 8, we sang this song. When we had a spiritual meeting or we had a gathering, a family night, we always ended with this song. And it is our motto also, which is love one another. And I just love it so much, and it invokes so much emotion for me that I cannot explain. If it's sung anywhere I go, I hear it. I'm like this. I'm a blubbering, crying fool because of the love I feel for my family and for the legacy that my grandparents left. Okay, I gotta stop this. Okay. Anyway, hopefully that's all the tears I can cry. But, man, I could tell you some awesome stories about this music. But I'm just gonna sing it. It's a 1-verse song. It's like the easiest song ever to sing. Little kids can learn it really easily. But for me, it is such an emotional piece of music. So I thought, let me get the emotional stuff out of the way. It speaks to my soul, my heart, and I hope you feel those emotions as I sing it. And don't judge me too harshly on the piano. I really have an issue with my piano skills. But maybe even through this process, I'll learn a little bit more about the piano. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to sing it 2 times through because it's so short and easy. But I hope that you love it as much as I do. And this will be song 1 of this journey. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next week. If you have a suggestion for a hymn that you want to hear specifically, DM me, let me know, and share it if you'd like. I'm hoping to do this every Sunday and give you a feeling of peace before that nasty week begins. Thanks.